Howdy, hey, how's everybody doing? And welcome back to Disney Daily. In this episode of Fast Facts, we are going to focus on the 1942 film Bambi. In the movie, we are introduced to curious and eager Bambi who tries to navigate tragedy as well as adventure in the forest world in which he lives. I have always had a special place in my heart for Bambi because of my love for wildlife, so today I wanted to share some interesting facts about this beloved tale. Number 5. Now, as I have mentioned in previous videos, Disney recycled a lot of its animation to not only save time, but money. And the movie Bambi was no different. In fact, according to several sources, Bambi had the most recycled animation of any Disney film. Additionally, did you know that Bambi's mother has been reused in numerous classic Disney films? For example, she can be seen in the introduction of Beauty and the Beast right before the camera zooms in on the castle. She is also seen in the movie The Jungle Book in the middle of a field, and both Bambi and his mother can be seen in the movie The Rescuers. Number 4. In the original version of Bambi, the mischievous and comical rabbit, who we know as Thumper, was at first named Bobo. In addition to this, he was also intended to be a very minor character, one that Bambi simply just passed by. But that changed dramatically once the movie began to shift from a more serious movie to a more lighthearted one. In addition to Thumper, did you know that Bambi almost had another animal friend? It was a cranky grasshopper that Bambi almost steps on in his walk in the woods. Now, what's really interesting is no one knew about this character until very recently for Bambi's 75th anniversary, when behind-the-scenes concept art was released. Number 3. Did you know the man who voiced Bambi was a war veteran awarded the Purple Heart 3 times? As it turns out, Donnie Dunagan was a child actor at the time of voicing Bambi, but would go on to enroll in the Marines years later. Once in the Marines, he would keep his work as Bambi a secret for over a quarter of a century. As the story goes, he was able to keep this a secret right up until the day he retired officially. Now, speaking of a child actor, that leads me to interesting fact number 2. Did you know the young versions of the animals were all voiced by children? Not only did Donnie voice Bambi, as I mentioned, but kids also voiced young Thumper and young Feline. Now, this was a rare decision made by production companies to cast one child, let alone 3, due to the fact that children's voices change so much. But Walt Disney had a very different vision for this movie and wanted children to bring the cute woodland critters to life. Now, as a fun bonus fact, did you know that there is only 950 words of dialogue in the whole entire movie? Pretty wild, huh? Number 1. The film was the initial inspiration behind popular musician Paul McCartney's interest in animal rights. He admitted in an interview that the scene where Bambi's mother is shot by the hunter had a huge impact on him as a child. Not only has McCartney been a vegetarian since the 70s, but he has also donated to numerous animal rights organizations over the years. Well, that concludes this episode of Disney Daily. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something new. My question for you all is, who was your favorite character in Bambi? As always, thanks for being my guest here at Disney Daily. Until next time.